Okay. Hey everyone, Uneven Noble here, and today is Unevenity again. I mean, this is actually being streamed right after the last one. So, quick recap, I explained a lot of things. That's it. Yes, so that is literally all I'm giving it. I am going to get... In fact, the reason I'm using weed is because... you should know by now. It gets me a ton of seeds, which I needed to defend my base. That is so good, like... Now I have like 2 stacks of the sun. Which is so useful. Yeah, there should be like a dark gray version, like gray and then black. Or like light gray and then black. But wouldn't that just make normal gray? Yes! Okay, sugarcane. That is important. That is so important. You can actually make, yeah, you can actually use sapling, combine it with saplings in order to make paper bark trees. I'm not sure that they're actually useful. Actually, I think I'll look at them right now. Okay, apparently it can get a papery bark. You can actually right click it. You really actually can right click them eventually for paper. I'm not sure how that works, but like it's a shapeless recipe too. So put this here so I can get a bunch of the paper bark wood. So useful. It's got a sun. Oh wait, it's gonna be one ghost. It's gonna be a ghost block, isn't it? Yup. Yes, it is. It's a ghost block. It's a ghost block. Oh, and to anyone who's completely baffled and doesn't know what a ghost block is. Yeah, it's a block that doesn't drop anything. That's basically what it is. A block that doesn't drop anything. Not even itself. And this is a block, and that is a block that normally would drop something, but doesn't drop anything. Wait. Diamond. Like the one thing that's like a single diamond. Like, because there's like these big veins here. I will eventually add improvable skills free as a new mod, which will allow me to get much better things. If you've ever used that mod, you know what it's about. What it's like. Incredibly useful. So technically, now that one's really mean. Yeah, I can expand to a proper sugarcane farm later, but for now, I need seed packets. Okay, so you can probably guess what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna put this in front of my house. Look at it. It's one of the repeaters. It's a repeater, and you can get other kinds of pods, like the fume shroom bubbles is. So that's the projectile. So that's the item, that's the projectile, that's another projectile exclusive to the fume. Okay, so this actually requires both red and brown mushrooms, which I'll need to find. But it can make both mushrooms, and then it can make scary shrooms, fume shrooms. Fume shrooms are the ones I'm going for. Snow. There's also the snowy pea pods, which gives me snow peas, which are incredibly useful. Which means I'll be going up to the mountains, because that's basically the only source of snow. Look. And this basically instantly takes it out. No, you need to be incredibly accurate. No. This is very easy to make, actually. Or not. I think it's specific. Okay, apparently not. I'll have to go to take out. Wow. So technically, you can't craft. They're uncraftable. Well, unless you are willing to take out your heart of your arsenal just for a few peas. I know they technically need spruce for building, but generally oak is better because it's cheaper. Because spruce is hard to find. And I actually mean that. I actually mean it. And yes, that is something you can do. You can do 2 different crafting recipes. And yes, I actually did that. I made 2 different things at once. It's a simple trick. That you can do with basically any. So what? So what I need currently. So what I most need is pickaxe, sword, binding, hand. Actually, wide guard would be best, and then just a tool rod. Yeah, and some people find it easy to mistake something they put one of the greener plants they put down for a creeper. But I'm smarter than that. Creepers are not that small. They're 1.6 meters. I know. That is their official height. Oh, and by the way, I forgot. Also, apparently people kick. Okay. Okay, so I need one of these. And then one of these. Sword, I guess. And yes, you can do that. And obviously I can replace that with other things. But that'll make it cheaper. As you can see, this is obsidian already. And this one is incredibly powerful for a starter weapon. And yes, dragon bone is technically a starter material. Despite being really, really powerful. Really powerful. And I was looking at the camera like, because even though the camera's off, so that's not a problem. Oh my goodness. That hurts. Actually, things do sometimes. Yowie. Ow. 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 Ew. Also, I do need more sugarcane, and I think that paper bark one to actually grow. So yeah. Also, I actually try and make a 1 hour mark at most. I can do at most 1 hour. And if it reaches that point, I have to stop the video no matter what. Even if it means making another video directly after that. Which I think is funny, because, like, it's funny. Any found. These basically only come from plants, from and grass. And that's it. Also, I use Twyla instead of Wyla. Actually, they all broke at once because I don't know. Fire Drake! Yeah. Oh, I found chickens and eggs. Kind of useful, but I don't know how to use it. I'm not really gonna. I found a maple tree. These things are so good, dude. Also, by the way, that thing can actually be boosted so good. To the point of being amazingly incredibly powerful. Dude, that is part of the point. Looks like that one isn't right. Oh, and actually, shears will be able to kind of act like silk. Touch on plants. Well, on plants only. But only on plants. Because, well, plants often only really drop themselves if harvested by shears. What happened here? There's like a mushroom on the tree. Just as it was an actual mushroom on a tree. On a leaf block. That is incredibly stupid. How? How was it there? That's some form of sorcery. Wow. I think that was just a glitch in the system. I think that was just a glitch in the. I think that was just a glitch in the game, and so a mushroom spawned on a tree. Yeah, I ain't scared of you. Wow. Flap all you want. Yeah, and I can actually track them down by their flap. Because they really like to flap. It's actually the same sound effect as the Ender Dragon. That is so good. I'm getting so much, like, the sugarcane, which is incredibly useful because, like, you already know. You know what sugarcane's like. It allows me to get the, you know, like, it helps you get, like, paper, which is incredibly important for this mod pack. And to militarize the base. Not just. And also, this is amazing, actually. Just absolutely obliterating this place, and like I get a ton of these blocks. That was just one giant mushroom, and I got like 18 of these. Oh, and by the way, they'll only really appear in dark areas. Also, you may be wondering why I completely ignored that brown one. Well, the red ones are more important than the brown, because that's what allows me to get the mushroom packets. Which are useful. Yeah, I really wish I would be able to use the, a different, the, PVZ mod that adds, like, other things such as the anti-creeper, which is a plant that kind of looks like a pea shooter, but it has a mottled red pattern, and it also deals like 20 damage. And I'm assuming it's only aggressive towards creepers, because it's called the anti-creep, because, yeah, its peas seem to be able to instantly kill almost mobs. According to footage I've seen of the anti-creeper. But in reality, I think the anti-creeper's designed to combat creepers, that they could make it so that it... so I'm surprised they didn't manage to make a way that it will only deal high in ridiculous damage to creepers. Also, some people really don't. What the? That is massively. That's a stage 3, isn't it? Wait, let's get closer and check it. Yep. Yes, that is how you kill it. The important thing isn't the scales, though. The heart's pretty good, but I'm more so interested in harvesting the bones for, you know, things. Actually, you don't really need that many lower bits. Also, I'm only going to really need these in order to get the dragon steel. You know, the stuff that is incredibly annoying to get, because, like, you need to go with this process, and then that, and then all of this, and then it goes crazy and crazier and crazier. That's my problem with certain things. Also, by the way, did you know that lava actually doesn't break your fall? I'll show you now. That was a bad example. 1 block deep lava does not break your fall like 1 block deep water does. And that's a fact that basically any pro player could understand. Even if you have fire resistance on, it won't help you. Lava's just a nuisance. Unless, yeah. Well, sort of. It can be useful for traps. Though, Minecraft has stated that they really dislike gravel. Outright saying that gravel is evil. Though I don't blame them. A lot of people misuse it. There's a kind of misuse it. More than anything else. Also, by the way, so this is actually how you make it. And then you make it the other way. And then this is what you end up with. Fume shroom. Oh, by the way, this one doesn't pierce like it. And the mod doesn't actually. I have a feeling they're going to change this in the future, but in the current version of the mod, fume shroom projectiles do not pierce. I'm assuming this is because they haven't figured out how to make them do so. But now they have no idea how piercing works. Also, I'm just gonna get all the paper. Now I've noticed when it's more white, that's when it's right. Also, notice how I'm doing this. Also, this is just my personal preference, but I think fume shrooms are really good, just because of their piercing properties, meaning you don't have to worry about a mod. Also, you can get a ton of these paper bark trees and get like infinite paper. Though, to be fair, I don't have enough shroom pods for this, and I'll need more of the brown mushrooms, which is, it's problematic. And that's why I probably should have as many of each kind of mushroom as I can find. And by the way, yeah, so this is the recipe for those who haven't seen it before. It's relatively simple, and yes, I am eating wheat without first making it into something else. Because you can do that. Also, I'm going to save up on maple syrup because that stuff's useful. That stuff can make a tree. An entire tree. You can get an entire tree. I wish there was like something that was super saturated but doesn't give much hunger renewal. So like something that works as a way to keep yourself from losing further hunger but doesn't relieve you. So this is actually a really good setup. Because they're gonna try. There's nothing to go at. Because a lot of things will try and have a go at me. So basically, the fume shrooms are my best defense. I know there's such a thing as and yes, I'm eating things without having first processed them because that's how much I need to. Wait, no, I'm not doing that. And like, chili is like. But who really cares about that anymore? Actually, use this glow balls, which are like, you know, glowing snowballs. But actually, so this is actually getting pretty close to the 50-minute mark. 50 minutes. Now I realize just how long that is. Yeah, you're gonna be, yeah. Time flies when you're having fun. And so will this video probably, because it's been a fun experience for me. So hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you very soon, actually, probably. Goodbye!